everyone, it's me Natasha. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this occasion, I'd like to explain you about food and beverage. Do you know what are they? Food and beverage service are the service primarily engaged in preparing foods and beverage to its customer. The main motive of the food and beverage service sector is to satisfy the customer's need by taking into consideration the need for special food items, need for good value for the price asked for, social needs, and the customer convenience. Food is any substance consumed to provide nutritional support for an organism. Food is usually of plant, animal, or fungal in origin and contains essential nutrients such as carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Food can be classified in accordance to their chemical property, to their function, to their concentration, and to their nutritive value. According to the chemical nature, it contains carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, mineral, and the dietary fiber. According to their function of the body, the first is energy-giving food. The carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are considered as calorie nutrients so that the body can perform the necessary function. The second is bodybuilding foods. The proteins, carbohydrates, and fat can be also called bodybuilding foods. They are the nutrients that form the body tissues. Third is protective food. Vitamins or minerals are the nutrients to regulate body processes. They protect us from various diseases. Next, according to the chemical properties, is divided into two, organic and inorganic. Organic is a nutrient that contains element of carbon, and inorganic is the opposite of the organic. So, inorganic is a nutrient that do not contain element of carbon. According to its mass, depending on the quantity of necessary, are being classified into macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients is a nutrients that are needed by the body in large quantities, such as carbohydrates and proteins, and the micronutrients is a nutrients that needed by the body in the small quantities, for example, like minerals and vitamins. Next is according to its origin. Depending upon the origin of food, it has been classified into animal food sources and plant food sources. According to its nutritive value are divided into cereals and millets, pulses, nut and oil seeds, vegetables, green leafy vegetables, non-leafy vegetables, fruits, milk and milk products, animal foods like meat, fish, and the others, carbohydrate foods, and last is condiment and spices. The next is the definition of beverage. Beverage is any type of drink. Beverage is something that you offer to your guests when they come to your places. A beverage is meant to be served and consumed in its own right, rather than be used as ingredients and other things, even though many beverage liquid can be also used as ingredients. A beverage can be cold or ice, warm or hot, still or carbonate, alcoholic or non-alcoholic product made from natural ingredients or more artificially produced. Beverage is usually consumed either by raising it to the mouth in a vessel such as a cup, glass, or mug, drawn to the mouth by a straw. Generally, only cold or room temperature beverage will be consumed through a straw, not hot beverage. Beverage, broadly classified into two categories such as alcoholic beverage and non-alcoholic beverage. The next is alcoholic beverage. Alcoholic beverage is a portable liquid which contains 2 to 75% of liquor. They are produced by the introduction of yeast for fermentation into substance such as fruit, cereal or grain, molasses, and plant extract. Technically, it is known as ethyl alcohol that forms the product of a chemical reaction in which yeast converts the glucose present in the cereals or molasses into alcohol and carbon dioxide or CO2. Through there is other reaction taking place at the same time and that also influence the character of the finished beverage. Alcoholic beverage has been divided into two categories. They are as follows: fermented alcoholic beverage and distilled alcoholic beverage. The next is non-alcoholic beverage. Non-alcoholic beverage refers to non-intoxication drinks or soft drinks which doesn't have a bit of liquor by volume of or yeast is not introduced to convert sugar into alcohol during fermentation. They are considered as soft beverage, which can be have according to the choice and standard. For example, like water, mineral water, juices, squashes, syrups, tea, coffee, milk, and etc. Okay guys, so that's all my explanation about food and beverage. I hope this material will be useful for you. Thank you, have a nice day!